Morning, folks. Brian here. Geomagnetic Earth Watch on Saturday, May 4, 2024. How you all doing? I'm going to answer someone's question again. My theory, which is not a theory, about the Maui fires last August 2023. Before I do, not one single person on the face of this planet has any evidence whatsoever that the fires at Lahaina were started by directed energy weapons. No one. And that includes you. Let me tell you something for the new viewers. I was tracking and monitoring the heat detections on 2 islands the night before. Several larger fire outbreaks. At 0222 a.m. the morning before, I made a comment on my Telegram channel that I was afraid to be waking up the next morning for fear of what was probably going to happen. I'll show you what I've seen. Before I do, however, as I said in my video last night, there's still going to be people who will refuse to listen to, accept, acknowledge other probabilities for the causes of certain events. They only want to believe in the Wacko conspiracy theories. Wacko? Hang on a minute.
When will we put an end to this Wacko policy by this Wacko Prime Minister?
I like that guy. He must be listening to me and following me. Wackos. Okay, let's get into it. Before I get into it, just something of note. Again, this is from my Telegram channel. 2 days before, 1 day before, pardon me, on August 7th, my autistic daughter awoke and she told me she had a sense of impending doom. Just before the Maui fires, there was a line of 27 heat detections in the Malacca Sea, seafloor, Indonesia, suggesting a seafloor as opening up, maybe a rift. And then we had the fires breaking out in the Hawaiian Islands. Let's get into it. August 7, 1 day before the fires in Hawaii, in the Malacca Sea, Indonesia, there started a line of heat detections in the Malacca Sea. Go ahead 1 day. August 8, which is the day of the fires in Hawaiian Islands, there are 27 detection points. Starting here. Working along the seafloor. Right to the northeastern tip of Sulawesi. This is the Ruang volcano that's blowing up right now. So a point of observation interest. Now let's head over to the Hawaiian Islands. These are things that no one else has reported except for me. I want you to listen carefully. This is Lahaina. No fires yet. We do have some heat detections, including in the waters, confirmed by a photograph taken by the Hawaiian Fire Department. Let's go ahead one day. So now we have the fires in Lahaina. Before then, we have these fires break out here. A brush fire, August 8th, just after midnight. Fires in Olinda and Kula. No one said anything about that. Again, I was tracking these. I was monitoring these the night before Lahaina. Before these, Kohala. If you give me a minute. I'm going to play this video. This was August 8th. Satellite feeds. However, folks, guess what? You see what looks to be smoke coming out of the waters? This is one of two indications that I showed you of heat anomalies in the water. I believe it's approximately 800 feet offshore. Right there. Where is the news coverage, conspiracy theorists, on the fires in Kohala? Direct picture evidence of smoke emanating from the water, directly lined up to one of the heat signatures that I documented, recorded. At the same time that the fires in Lahaina broke out. Now we're going to go through the timing of the heat detections. I want you to listen carefully, conspiracy theorists. Our first heat detections was at 0050 hours. Such as this one. And I'll take you to Google Earth and I'll show you. There are also heat detections in the offshore waters at 0050 hours, such as this one. 410 Kelvin. (338 Kelvin). So let's go take a look at some of these. Before I do, Kohala K. This is where one of the fires started before Lahaina. Here is the heat detection, which matches up to the picture of the smoke in the fire, courtesy of the Hawaii Fire Department. Let's continue. So we have several detection points in the waters. First, this is when the heat started, as well as up in this region. One moment. I want you to pay attention and listen carefully. Our first heat detections aside from the waters was in this area here by the high school, in this area here next to the crater reservoir, and the bypass road in this area here. I want you to listen very carefully. Are you listening? Go to my YouTube channel under Heat Anomalies. That last one I just showed you in the gully, I have recorded and documented well after the Maui fires reoccurrence heat anomalies at those coordinates several times, suggesting that there's something active underneath. Recorded several times. Do you understand what it is I'm saying? So I am saying again, months after the fires, specifically in this area here, repeated occurrence of heat detections, as well as here, as well as suspicious fire breakouts in this area here more than once. So someone please explain to me why our heat detections were first recorded here in the waters offshore. Can someone please explain to me the day before the fire, including into residential areas here and including a heat detection in the waters, confirmed by a picture courteous of the Hawaii Fire Department? Now show me your evidence that it was due.
An end to this wacko policy by this wacko prime minister.